I don't really know how to describe the symptoms that well. Oh boy. Did my stream crash? Please tell me my stream didn't crash. Did my stream actually crash? It's buffering. This is why I have this. Let me refresh it. I don't know if it's down. I won't know if it's down. Yeah, it's working. I guess it was just buffering. I guess it was just buffering. Okay, that really worried me there. Alright, so let me actually check something while I'm here. I want to see if I even have any viewers or I'm just talking to myself. I'm talking to myself. I'm used to it. I'm crazy. But it's really at this point, if I'm just talking to myself, I'm really just talking to YouTube because they mentioned wanting to upload this. No one cares about Skyrim. I'm just recording this for myself. Skyrim is a dead game. Everyone only cares about Valhalla, Legion, the new games. Don't give a shit about Skyrim. It has a chance. But it's still an enjoyable game for me. I still love it. Yeah, I'll say no. There's a little bit of lag here. A little bit of lag, like 30-second delay. But other than that, it's fine. It's just, it really worried me when it started buffering. Thought my stream dropped. At some point, wait, what gauntlets do I have? At some point, I will need, okay. I will need a better restoration spell. I've been using...
Gavros, is that you? I'd almost given up hope. Let me get the door. What the? What are you doing here? What have you done with Gavros? It was the Falmer, wasn't it? Curse them! They've ruined everything. If Gavros is gone, there is no hope. He was supposed to return with the crystal. Without that, all our efforts are wasted. And you, if you're here for treasure or wisdom or anything, I'm afraid you've wasted your time. It didn't work the first time. I tried to tell Gavros, but he wouldn't listen. No, it won't be too cold, he said. Well, I was right, wasn't I? Focused completely wrong by the time we got here. The cold had warped it. Gavros had to cart it all the way back to Cyrodiil. Left the rest of us here to fend off the damnable Falmer.
Was I supposed to loot a crystal off his body? And
I don't know what sort of help you expect from me, but if you can actually find the crystal, I'd certainly be grateful. Uh-huh.
Okay, it's like not... I don't have to go back to the entrance. So that's good. The one body I didn't loot. These guys weren't even that tough. I feel like this guy could have easily killed him. Alright. That's fine. We are at an hour and 8 minutes.
Please tell me you found the crystal. I've no So you did. I was almost beginning to think Gavros had gone and gotten himself killed just to spite me. Well, with the Falmer skulking around, I can't very well do this on my own. I guess you'll have to come with me. I'll explain on the way. No matter what Gavros said, this was my idea first. The council is going to know that, right? I was the one who thought of using this oculory. I don't know what the dwarves called it. Something unpronounceable, I'm sure.
Mzulft.
From all our research, it seems they were intent on discerning the nature of the divine. This machinery, all of it, was designed to collect starlight, and then, I'm not sure, split it somehow? It was my idea to replace one of the key elements with our focusing crystal. Months of enchantments went into it. Let's just hope they got it right this time.
Alright. Again, I don't remember this quest at all. So I hope this puzzle won't be too tough. I'll have to figure it out on my own.
Here it is. Magnificent, isn't it? Took an incredible amount of work to get it running again. Now I'm hoping it'll all be worth it. Place the crystal in the central apparatus, and we can start the process for focusing it.
Alright, focusing the oculory. There's so many cogs here. Oh! I see. This isn't too bad. Just need to get them lined up right. I thought I understood how this worked, now I'm not so sure. Is there a book nearby? So it's there. I don't know how to do this. Does he actually give me any tips?
Now the crystal needs to be focused. It was created so far away. We knew that some adjustments would have to be made. Heating and cooling the crystal will cause it to expand or contract, which will change how the light passes through it. You'll need to use spells to do that. Being from the college, I assume you know them already. There should be a few basic tomes around here somewhere in case your training is even more substantial.
Magic, destruction. That's it. Items, books. Let's see here. So let's, I need, let's go ahead and favorite flames and frostbite. Let's go ahead and put frostbite in left hand and flames in right. To angle this just right. That's it. Okay, now it's just about lining the pieces right. Alright, I pretty much solved this now. Let's first start with the left one. Slow process of putting them all into position. The middle one. So I hope everyone is having a good weekend so far. Sure, there's some people still working at this time, but it's my weekend has already started, even though I'm still have some work to do. No rest for the wicked, I guess. Schoolwork doesn't give people any freebies. There was one class I've been like so stressed out about. I had like a class with the teacher that is, I guess he's like really passive and he doesn't like tell students. I was so stressed out and his word I was in danger from his class because he hasn't been grading any assignments.
Years of work. Finally going to pay. What's this?
And he hasn't grading any assignments and I was worried I was in danger of failing his class. I was talking to one of his former students and she said that she missed like 6 assignments from him and she still passed with an A. So it's just...
They're not at all what they should be. This projection should be lit up like the night sky. Something is creating an incredible amount of interference. Something in Winterhold, it looks like. What are you playing at? Is this some attempt to stall my work? So what is it? What have you done? Did you know what we were attempting? Are you here to make sure your plan worked? That our efforts have been for nothing? Well, explain yourself. Go wrong? Go wrong? Everything is wrong. Everything. Whatever you have at that college has completely interfered with our work here. How did you do it? But it must be something you're doing. There's no other explanation.
Just tell about the
You
Iron
have something at
Magnus.
your college, don't you? Something immensely powerful. Beyond anything I've anticipated. What is it? The Eye of Magnus? Well, I suppose if that means what I think it does. Well, that's interesting. Yes, the staff. Interesting. I can't explain the details. That would be giving away many secrets the Synod have learned over the years. Also, I doubt you'd be able to comprehend the details. Have you seen the orrery in the Imperial City? It was the inspiration for this idea. Instead of projecting the sky, we project all of Tamriel, and then harness the latent energies to overlay the positions of... What's important is that all of this work was designed to reveal to us sources of great magical power. Purely to help safeguard the Empire, of course. And yet, in the end, only 2 locations have been revealed to us. One is your college. The other, well, that can only be Labyrinthian.
Shit.
So, mage from Winterhold, despite your intentions, I've beaten your little game. Even if all you've said here is lies, I know you have something in Winterhold the Synod Council will be very interested in. So fine. Trudge off to Labyrinthian in search of your staff. I shall return to Cyrodiil and deliver my full report to the Council. This is not over, I assure you. Well, yes. Probably. I mean,
fuck.
yes. Certainly it is. But that doesn't matter now, because I know you're hoarding something even more important at your college. The Council will be informed of this. They will find out what you're up to. Am I? Am I? I think I've discovered more here than I could have hoped to. Your trickery won't confuse me. I think we're done.
God dang it. For some reason, I knew of the dungeon Labyrinthian.
Go then, back to your college.
I knew of the dungeon Labyrinthian, but I thought that was tied to the main story. That is an even larger dwarven ruin. So that is just great. If memory serves, that is the biggest dungeon in the game. If memory serves. And I thought this dungeon was tied to the story.
You have done well thus far, but trying times are ahead. It is imperative that you return to your college at once. You will be called on to take swift action, rise to the challenge, and discover what you are capable of. You are on the right path, and you will prevail.
Alright, it wants us to go back to the college, but that is where we are going anyway. This dungeon should be cleared. And in fact it is. So what I am going to do now... God dang it. I am going to switch gears a little bit. And, I'm gonna switch gears a little bit and do this other quest now that I have all of the things I need. And I'll also go ahead and wrap up the rest of the side quests in this in the college. Almost got them all done. I think the only ones that I have left involves 12th tier.
I'm working on... Ah, that's excellent news. This will be most helpful in furthering my research. I'm afraid I can't offer you much right now, but please take this. And perhaps, if this is all successful... Well, let's not get ahead of ourselves. It's too early to be getting excited. Still, this is most encouraging. Thank you again. If I require anything else, I shall be sure and let you know.
I think we do have another quest for him.
As a matter of fact, there is something you can do for me. I had retained Thurs' services in, acquiring something specific. But now he's refusing to deliver. Could you perhaps speak with him and see if we can come to some sort of arrangement? Until next time.
Even with the college's laid... Oh dear. He's so afraid to talk to me, he's sending you to do it? I should have expected as much. I'm afraid you've been a little misinformed. I have something of mine that I was going to sell to Arniel. You think you can do what he can't, and I'll sell it to you. Then you're free to run off to him with it if you like.
What is it that you want?
I have a friend, let's say, who's interested in a staff. A particular one. It's nothing dangerous, so don't worry. I'm not even sure why he wants it, but then that's not really my concern. He's willing to pay for it. The problem is that it'll be a little difficult to acquire, seeing as how it's in the hands of someone who isn't exactly friendly. So, you bring that staff back here, and I'll consider it payment for the item Arniel was after. Till next
Acquire
time.
the staff. Where's this gonna take me? Did I miss it? Oh, no, it's over here. Oh, it's over there? Is that a kid? I swear to God, that's another vampire den. I'm gonna be a little bit perturbed. I really hate vampires. I've mentioned this before, but I really hate vampires. How's my carry weight? So good. So, eventually, if I get enough decent amount of viewers, like average viewers, I do want to go ahead and talk about like my current projects. Like I really want to be able to discuss my book in greater detail, just to bring more awareness of it when it's actually published. But it would also be kind of nice to be able to talk about some issues that I have in general. Like, tell some personal stories. I don't know, it's just something I thought would be kind of cool. Just to relate to some issues that I have, or tell some personal stories, just to, I guess, entertain people a little bit more so that people can learn more about me. I'm saying it might not be much, but it's just... I realize it's probably not going to be much very entertaining, but a lot of people do vlogs, and I used to think that those people were kind of annoying, like who will even watch vlogs, but it really... All it does is just, it teaches people, it not really teaches people, but it gives people more, it gets people more connected to the streamer to learn more about them than they are. You can actually handle trolls pretty easily now. I think after this quest, I'm gonna go ahead and do the, after this, not this quest, but the, this faction. I'm gonna go ahead and do the main story in, scale high for Alfgar. Something else that is really interesting me, I recently, I am currently 3 arcs away from beating Assassin's Creed Valhalla. I did have the story spoiled for me massively. But, I'm in Westershire in Assassin's Creed Valhalla, and there's only, like, 2 other areas left to go through. And I am very close to 100%ing. I'm very close to 100%ing this game. So it'd be really nice if I could, it'd be really nice if I could actually beat it for the first time. I've been waiting until I get, a Series X for me to, for me to actually experience it, and like better graphics and better load times. Now that I have the Series X, I've been playing the shit out of it. There is really only one other area I haven't explored, but I'm assuming I will be able to go to it at the end of the game. It's the other area in Norway where you start off at. I'm assuming, like, because you start off there, you're also getting in there as well. But it's something that I think will be really... I really hate mobility affecting magic, seriously. I hate frost magic. I hate mobility affecting spells. Okay. One second. I'm gonna be dog sitting for a little bit. You better not piss on my carpet. Really better not piss on my carpet. I have an active effect. Let's see. Let's say a camera, so that is 25 points. So my stamina is 150. Alright. Ow. Alright, fast traveling back to College Winterhold. That was easy. Let me check and verify that this engine is cleared.
Hey, look, a cave. Wonder what's inside.
Excuse me. Just had a hiccup burp. Are you serious? No! Stop! Get down! We get another round two, and please don't kill.
My money's on the bill.
I really hope this dragon doesn't kill a mage. Come down and fight! This. Please don't tell me you're gonna kill somebody for a quest. These mages aren't attacking the dragon! You're not killing as fast as you could! It's done. I swear to God, if another mage, if a mage dies, I'm gonna be a little bit upset. I don't like characters dying in Skyrim. Look around for dead bodies. Looking around for corpses. They did not fight at all. It was not nearly as cool as it could have been. They
Maybe dead now, but where did it come from?
you guys suck.
I never would have believed it if I hadn't seen it with my own
You guys suck. That was not at all as cool as it could have been. I've had moments in the past where all the mages were in the courtyard. And they completely destroyed a dragon. And I swear to God, I was like the only one fighting that dragon that time. Oh well, what's done is done.